Welcome to Jacona, Africa. I'm Jajiotheteacher. If you are new here, consider subscribing to our channel. Like our video, share the video, comment your thoughts on the video. This is the only way we will grow to continue serving you or serving Africa and take us from this bottom to the top. The major aim of this company is to protect or promote made in Nigerian products. If an Abia man can make keke napep, why should we go to China to buy keke napep? If a Maiduguri man can produce a machine, why should we go to India to buy a machine? If a Jos man can produce motor, why should we go to another country to buy those things that are made and are properly and good for our usage? Abia State Governor has shown good example of leadership that we all must learn from by patronizing made in Nigerian cars by Inoson vehicle. Let's watch this video to the end.
On behalf of the team, and also welcome members of your team, and thank you for taking our time to come and visit. You have been very busy, otherwise this visit should have happened earlier.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't make so much out of the social media fight about using Inoson, because everybody knows that from my inauguration, even the truck, the parade truck that I used, I put you under pressure to produce it.
That's true.
And 2 days before the inauguration, you delivered it here.
That's true.
At least we have about 30 to 35 vehicles from you that you have delivered in the last 2 months.
Yes.
The vehicle, our speaker, the deputy speaker, all the commissioners, special advisors use are all Inoson vehicles. And 40. Okay, so the count has increased to 40.
Yes.
We initially placed an order for 50.
Yes.
So some commissioners are still waiting.
Yes.
And we also have increased the order because we want for the 24 members of the House of Assembly. Producing a car is not, no matter how you look at it, it's not an easy affair. It's not a tea party. And it is because of your resilience and your can-do spirit that you're able to get to where you are today. I remember when we met in 2005, you were still struggling with the motorcycles and all that. Nobody knew that today you will be producing jeeps in Navy. And that was why, because I saw that spirit in you, I insisted that we must support you. And all through my banking career, I gave you support. So it is my responsibility. I don't need to be reminded by people in the media space, because I started it to say I was going to order. We will continue to support you.
Thank you.
And, we also have been discussing with your people. My people have been discussing with your people about setting up at least a service plant or station in Abia, because this vehicle.
So I'm going immediately.
Okay, very good. So, and even to expand your production unit. So you remember during the COVID, when we had to, you and I spoke about helping people with machines. These what do they call them? Ventilators. So, and we sat down and we said we can just transfer a line, a production line, to ventilators. And it happened. He started producing ventilators then. In 2020.
An ambulance.
Yes, an ambulance. And these were just discussions. We were sitting down and discussing. And he said, if you can guarantee others this month, you can just dedicate a line to it. And he did that. What does that tell you? It tells you that technology has moved and is moving at the speed of light. And once you have the will, there must be a way.
In his welcome speech, the governor lauded IVM's dedication to quality and expressed ongoing support for the local manufacturer. He emphasized the significance of patronizing homegrown brands and highlighted his enduring partnership with IVM.
We want to encourage you to keep up the spirit, and we want to say that, Anambra Nnewi is our neighbor. So, but we need, whatever you are doing in Nnewi, you need to do a copy in Abia. So, as you are planning expansion, please have Abia in mind. We do have capacity here. Aba combines what you have in Nnewi and Onitsha, and that's more space of Aba. So it's both a commercial hub and an industrial hub. In our private discussion, you were asking if anything could be done to bring Aba back to what it used to be. And my assurance to you is that Aba will be what it never was. And I showed you pictures of roads we are building. Even in this rainy season, you could see asphalt going on. What that shows you is also that the belief that people had in the past, oh, you can't build roads during the rainy season. Maybe it worked at that time, but right now, technology has moved beyond that. There are ways to build roads during rainy season. And we have demonstrated it. We are doing what we have to do. We are trying to secure the state, because that is what is most important. If you do not secure the state, development cannot come. On behalf of my team, I would like to say a big thank you for the honor you've done us to visit us here. And we want to assure you that our doors are open and you can always come back. I want the setting up of the base in Abia to be fast tracked. Chuka, are you the one handling that?
Yes.
Okay. So please, that should happen before the end of the. They should set up before the end of the year. The reason is that all the vehicles that we have today, we send them to Nnewi for maintenance, for routine checks and all that. It should be done in Aba, and then we create jobs for our people, and we expand revenue for him. And that's the whole essence of business. So once again, I'd like to thank you. I wish you a safe journey back home and a beautiful weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Inoson boss, Chief Dr. Inoson Chukwuma, CON, in his remark, acknowledged the governor's continued support and mentioned plans for an IVM CNG conversion hub in Abia State.
I have intention to use Abia State as the hub to change vehicles to CNG.
Wow.
My station here will be transferring normal vehicle to CNG vehicle. I'm going to use this state to make the hub, so that, because there's a lot of people using vehicle, petrol, and diesel. Immediately the CNG station is available, I'll come and start the conversion in my own motor.
Abia State's collaboration with IVM remains strong, with ongoing purchases and support for local manufacturing.
When he took over, he told me to bring all those vehicles. And I have supplied majority of the vehicles there. Even the one he's driving was supplied by me, if you watch. But he needs about some pickup, urgent. for the security, which is very important for the state. He told me to bring, I told him that my own is exhausted, that in the next few weeks, my own will be ready. He said he needs it within 2 days for the security. I said he can pick from anywhere. So I think that's why people see in the market and start shouting that he's not pretending made in Nigeria. He's number one marketer of Inoson. He's number one. If you watch the state, most of the vehicles in this state, since he came in, is Inoson vehicle, and they are happy with it. I believe that all the states are happy with that. But getting 20 pickup from Toyota is nothing for what he's buying from me. So I appreciate him, and I'm happy with what he's doing, and I promise to be giving support to this state for this is government.
The Special Assistant to the Governor on Monitoring and Evaluation, Mazi Okorafor Ugochukwu, also testified of the quality of cars produced by Inoson vehicles and assured the IVM team of their continued support.
It's quite something very elating to see our own Henry Ford coming to visit the state. And we are quite proud of what you have done, because you are a pioneer and you represent the spirit which we want to continue to run to see in Abia State, and which our own governor has brought to governance. So we thank you so much, and I am sure that everybody here believes that Inoson will continue to give us that support. There are all kinds of things we expect. I don't know if the governor has told you. We expect so much from you, because we also believe in made in Nigeria. Abia is made in Nigeria. Everything we have here is made in Nigeria. So we thank you so much. So I think this is a partnership that works. Abia State and Inoson, and we thank you for coming.
The head of corporate communications, IVM, Mr. Cornel Osigwe, thanks the governor for his support so far and promised that IVM will keep delivering on producing quality vehicles for African roads.
On behalf of the chairman, I want to thank you especially and the government for the patronage that you have been giving to our company. And just like you said, I wanted to remind Chairman that you were part of the process of establishing Inoson vehicle manufacturing company. I wanted to remind Chairman that before you now mention that. So you are a father to Inoson vehicles. So I want to thank you for the patronage and the support and your belief for made in Nigerian vehicles. I want to assure you that we are not going to fail you. Whatever prior to today, we wanted to, as of last week, Chairman have told us, the management team, that we need to come and visit you specially, and also interview some of your drivers and users of our vehicles for them to share their IBM experiences. So coming here today was not just because of what happened in the media. We are here to see for ourselves the users of the Inoson vehicles, how they feel about it, get their user experiences, and see how we can also improve on the vehicles. And we have had few interaction with some of your members of your estate, the people that are using our vehicles, and are giving us wonderful testimonies of the vehicles. And we want to assure you that we will continue to support your government, and what the chairman have said here today, he has also already discussed that in our management meeting. So we are going to ensure that everything is said about the partnership and the support that is going to be provided. Thank you very much.